Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
I play your brain. I'm like Johnny Dane.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Something out of numbers, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence hangs out to it. And he's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
My feet got her.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Bluetooth device is connected
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain play. That's good for a Saints first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. This finds Moreau. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Drop the fuck out. They're trying to drop a bitch.
But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route.
You know what? I'm serious.
So 7 and 6 coming up.
In the
shotgun, it's yours. Forced out to his right. Niners close it in, and down he goes. They don't get any help on this second down run. He's down right along the line. No gain. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board. First drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. You know, can you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame? That's why, as this game goes on, it's hard on 3rd down to execute. With ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
All fourth down, and here comes Kai Kroger in front for the Saints. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He bunted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that kid a little too well struck. He drives into the end zone for a touchback.
To get like this, I don't know. Catch him like him, leave it stiff. Where you going? Pick him up.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull that in front further, 13-zip.
That's fun.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him bring.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm more aggressive on 2nd.
At the 37-yard line.
They say you want to be rich. So they stop bouncing out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Brady from the gun. It's yours. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate. Try to play hero ball, force things in every single spot. He's already mastered it. They know how to throw it away.
Pass unsuccessful. See what they do on 3rd down. As the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Kai Kroger on for this punt. And they could really use a good one here.
Tigers take over 1st and 10.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brian. 1st and 10. On the ground, begin the drive from the McCaffrey. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It's a passing game. It's a go for 1st down, just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, fuses your mental confidence.
You've set it down for him from the 31. Once with it on 1st. It's everything he has under this one. Inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's hard to move the ball in this league.
Why that nigga look like he got slapped just now?
Explosive jump. You gotta get the big plays. Let's go to the outside. Against the job.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Zone read the gift to McCaffrey. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard net. It's 2nd down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. They go play action. Lawrence. Tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger, touch!
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey.
Hiss.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point, it's the detail right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitation for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
I got money now.
Now
You better hold me
Figueroa to
true.
handle the kickoff.
Bitch, you see me winning, ain't no fucking loser. My Super Bowl, they ass on a loser. But we ain't gonna change the subject. Lil' Bird ain't changing none of that.
Shot to the 35.
I had the ball of the quarterback, you had the ball of the fumble that, you know what I'm talking about. Remember that. Remember that.
First and 10, Saints find themselves
Y'all
in some
better
good
hold
field
for free.
position starting out.
I'm blocking you all. I fit this shit ain't you read me this shit in my sleep. It's like my glass in my face. I can keep you mad at the gang because your bitch is free. That nigga a bitch, that's how I can beat me.
Here's the throw.
Since we more again, I'll get sleep. Told him to shoot and get up on the bed. I was for free. Show me that I can wait free.
And there's not going to be a score. But Everybody's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets them up with first and goal.
I love steak, but don't duck deep. Some Saturday some speech. And I'm fucking afraid on it. I saw that shit this week. I'm taking no sleep. Don't catch a guy while he beats me. We shooting first. He beats me.
Defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it telling that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. A lot of play callers feel that same way, too. You get to earn it, aggressive and take shots.
I had the ball up there. Quarterback, you had the ball. Remember that. You know what I'm talking about. Remember that.
Short yardage, slight
Remember that.
There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Let's go. 90, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, Ewers. He will score into the Rams touchdown.
We're trying to drop a deal. To get like this, I don't even know what's going on this.
It does so many times every game we call, Brock.
Where you going? What's coming up?
A lot easier than it was.
That close to the end zone spells disaster for defense every time. You gotta have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because the QB don't tell me looking for that short slant near the goal line.
And no return, it just bounces through the end zone for a touchdown.
Don't miss. I got perfect aim. I believe brain. Niggas battles in the words that I watch what you say. I'm trying to drop a fucking op. They trying to drop a disc. I look at my wrist.
That was hard,
To the wrist. To get like this, that on the bells on my dick. Granny fast, how you got drip. River the closet, they got drip. Catch them like a nigga
49ers
stiff.
find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Yeah, fifth. I got rich like a yeah. All this stupid. Drop a whip.
And he's going to be brought down at the 22.
You've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. And it's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And 3 now.
Hey, Ron.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Right out left. Short market for the moment. Third and short coming up on their own 44.
I'm trying to drop a fucking up. They trying to
He's
drop
headed
a
to the
disc.
line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
To get like this, now the bell was on my dick. Granny
Single
fast,
tight end
they
now.
got drink. They were close, they got
And
drink.
one, Lawrence
Catch
to
them like a
throw.
nigga stiff.
And that's a good pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I don't know the rules, bro. I don't know the rules.
Really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
What the if you got a fun if you below the 40.
Pass
Throwing here, Ewers. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. It's a nice completion for the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action, Ewers. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll be blocked out along the 25-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Bro, he was so weak, bro. And it's
yards to pick up that first down.
yeah, he was so weak.
Teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So just a minute 57 now remaining, Brock, in quarter number 2. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Come on. Set. Panthers, go.
Throwing again on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Groupie sends it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Reed now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to go out at about the 20.
Hey, it's all red, I'm bleeding. Niggas moving ain't doing no thing. If I talk to the sense man, everything bring in. Why for you see them say on the reason. Stop as a bitch, he ain't no demon. You don't think I'm supposed to have on lead?
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Hello, bro, I'm gonna kick your though.
Lawrence now off the play action.
Oh my god.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, I like that. I'm for the play.
And it sets up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one
So God to God,
left in this half.
I'm really swing to the same time for God. You tell me nice design.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Hey.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Because you nailed that one.
Yardage lost, first down, lost two with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Lawrence throwing here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not first down. It's third down instead.
That's a pro right there. That is one experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was. Get those feet down.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Connects on the crosser. He's going to get it out past the 40 and it goes out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Yeah, Lawrence to throw. Eyes time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Hands through the contact. Well-timed strike by the defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by McCaffrey. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
You really be stepping on shit
Again, here's Lawrence.
Game 10, Jeff game 5.
Got the hook up to Atwell.
This nigga fumble.
Was there on coverage? They're inside the 5. One shot before the half. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers piling it on, going into halftime. Manage that puck beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
ass car. They trust them take these watches. They knew his ass
And
was
the kick
serious.
is
Got this
good, so
bitch,
they
he
add
start
7 to their lead
I
on the
really
final play of our
blind
first
to
half.
people, no more sit down,
It's
no rubber.
halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams and take a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
There you go, bro. So
And now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Late night plotting on niggas coming. You got some ice, you better tuck your torches, kids.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now, it's yours. Wheeled in by Downs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's now to throw. On it quick, and they bring it down. It's a 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Operating from the gun, it's yours. They just got it away before they hit, but the pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Guys, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Looking at the extra point. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, center.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He's a pick up of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Pressure coming from Lutz. Skips short his man. That brings up 4th down. They're lined up in one formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Take the handoff. Now yours.
That's one of those instances where you think to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. The problem is on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, yours. He finds Bailey working downfield here. The 30. He's at the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your busy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave. But eventually, some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. You're right.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no chance in this one. He down for a touchback. They came to go get big for the rounds, and we did. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Nearly starts the drive in the 1st down run. About a yard short, gain of 9.
It is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you, time number 2, Kate, that you always got to start read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
Plays brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an outright versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. It was 2 scores now. It's a 2-score game. Easy to see. He's been one of the key actors throughout.
Eddie Pinheiro sets the kickoff.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here. 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Oh, bro.
Play action, Ewers. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm low-key tanking, bro. In this corner.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw, Ewers. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor.
Get on 2K after this, nigga. Shepard got 2K now.
All about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Let's go now. 60 by 60.
Throwing it again here. Chased out to his right. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there
I'm not even going to challenge
just
it.
short of it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints taking the lead some in the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints get to a field goal game.
Come up with a scheme that's going to protect the quarterback against all of them. Catch Mario to the intercepted. Down the sideline, Greenlaw's got it. Greenlaw to the 34-yard line. So they moved it down there well. He has had so many pass interference calls this year. Look at him. That time he got his head back around.
Like pretty horrible. So, he was in the Dougie after that celebration. He practiced the whole week. And yeah, he was asking for pointers and stuff like that. But I said, you got it, bro. Just do it. Just do it. You score. So he did it. Yeah. He was a future. I don't know. He's playing or he's watching it 2 times. But I don't know if that's so true. But you know, he does a good job of bringing swag to the game. I actually told him that. He that brought pretty swag back. And you know, he brought it today. So, like pretty horrible. So. You know, he was in the Dougie after that celebration. He practiced the whole week. And yeah, he was asking for pointers and stuff like that. But I said, you got it, bro. Just do it. Just do it. You score. So he did it.
Good hit, but Marshall would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What the hell?
And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. 2nd down, they go past here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way aggressively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up some pressure early in the game. Came in with work to find a target, hit him, altered that second attempt to get rid of it.
Now it's yours. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just come hang on to the football.
Now, we know this, Cade. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right? You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. If you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
You can go for it. I don't care.
I told you can leave out, it's not making friends. He said they wasn't strong enough, so he stopped popping tears. Testing on my man's was the play, so he got shot again. I hate the system, don't give me no cuffs, I can't see cops again. I just want to talk, girl, let me see your face. I get in my mood, sit in my room, and I go in my head. She tell me I don't do it,
they're gonna go for this on 4th down.
I feel no love, cause I be cool with my good and my drink.
desperation time here. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Don't tell these guys the odds, partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a first down. Out of the gun, again to ETN. He's still going at the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. And he carries it in for a touchdown. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of the field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Keep it cool. Why you still in school? Get that bus stop. Keep it cool. Don't wait. They know that we were the move. I was on my back. Who said it's not? Trying to duck and jack.
Green now to kick this one away.
He's going in over bad. That bitch to send him up. If she don't be smoking.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stops right at the line, but might as well get on altogether as far as the offense is concerned. It's always hard when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and rip the chains.
My favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it in all the extra yards.
That one doesn't make it beyond the line. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, we're throwing coverage too many times. You need more interceptions.
He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Part of the reason I leave you pre-game, Kate, get down
Going in with the team, with kids, with the drum. My friends sound like him, y'all.
That is a picture perfect right there. And crossing around the line quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Decided to win before the hit, but it doesn't matter. He's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It's just enormous stretches of reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. It's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion.
He connects downfield. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th-quarter lead. So that brought the 4th score here as they move out.
This is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined looking drive. They were not going to be denied to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead
You gotta know how to drag. Everything on the damn minute stores like my
that one back in the end zone for a touchdown.
Maybe if you don't talk, you know we just beat up his rap. He didn't know what to go. We basically stuck it down. Time he just not down. They fell on this big legs. Trying to go hang top. That's how you
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Lewis in the air now. Into his running back. And he send him over. As he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gain from here as he picks up 20. That's good for a Saints first down. Play in Brock, and this drive is already into empty territory. Here's ETN on first down. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Hughes to throw. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4-quarter lead.
Stupid wrong shoot. Your behavior attitude is showing all the side. I'm probably bitch want some money. I can't give them nothing. The moment.
And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
He been wearing red. He been arriving on the side. This there. Florida.
Now to kick this one away.
This one said I name. I can't even decide. Do that.
Here's it at the 7.
Oh, watch the juke. Watch the juke. Oh, watch the juke. Watch the juke, nigga.
This they hating on me, so they can't keep their bitch on.
This that Florida red like the shit. Moving with that type of shit.
Niggas rapping about chilling in real life, they do that. Can't be me, I'm not no pants.
I can't even decide. This that. Cause they my wallet side.
Finds him over the middle. And they make this stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'm picking random plays like a whole. Smoking good gelato.
Get enough to stay on schedule and get some something coming out of it too.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's going to work in for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
She been fucking probably in that long. Ain't some mama jello, but I can't do that with shit on my tongue.
Risky throw. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
That's not true, Kate, but they got enough picks in this game. He's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect him. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket. If you know, they're going to be going after number 3.
Big play action on first down.
Fuck that thing.
Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Left side, Ronnie This one works beautifully. They're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Smiling on me, dropping it down. Really teach me like a man about these things I know. He trying to run, he won't get forward. Scream inside that twilight. I'm step for his right. I'm not doing anything. So he can get up and he talk. I'm walking till I'm refusing it. Work, walk, with it go. Walk on, see me.
Yeah, I mean, wide open.
I do not plan. 200 days, so man, text message. Red flag on the 20, somebody put it
What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
She been fucking rally in her nose. Ain't some mama jello, what are those? I can't put that bullshit in my
8
nose.
yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second
Straight
down.
starter. Money on my mind, I'm going up. Why you in my line? Don't get no fuck.
They're going to pass it here. Slant to Hutchinson.
She been fucking rally in her nose. Ain't some mama jello, what are
Nice
those?
gain of 13 yards. And that brings up a
Bullshit
first
on my
down.
toes.
Well, they sure found the right route. It's the right time to hit the soft spot. And that slants, it goes for a big run.
Hey, you can, do your thing. I'm not gonna call talk about.
From the 40-yard
Yeah,
line.
I'm about to say I'm not gonna call talk about at all, buddy.
Inside handoff goes to ETN.
I'm trying to lose.
Manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go right back to ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 36 coming up.
GG's, my guy.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
Damn, I wish he would have scored. I need.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the
What the fuck
adrenaline
just to
surge
lose
they feel
by?
right now, and then they felt it every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Damn, I should let him score some more. Fuck. Fuck! Let me see. Who's the leader? Who's my wide receiver, man? Atwell was a great addition. Too bad he's playing on a losing team. That's all right. Right this week. The Cardinals, and they beat me by 60, nigga. Fuck you talking about that? They beat me by 60, nigga. That nigga finna put a 60 ball on my head, nigga.